Why does general election result certification take so long? Imagine waiting for a final score after a big game. That's similar to what happens after a general election. The process of certifying election results can take days or even weeks. It might seem like a long wait, but there are good reasons for it. Right after voters cast their ballots on Election Day, election officials start collecting and counting all the votes. This includes early ballots, mail-in ballots, and absentee ballots from overseas voters. Counting all these votes carefully can take a lot of time, especially if there are many ballots to process. Once the votes are counted, officials do a process called the canvass. This is a detailed review to make sure every vote is valid and correctly counted. They check for errors, verify signatures on mail-in ballots, and sometimes do audits or recounts if the results are very close. This step happens first at the county level and then at the state level. Each state has its own rules about how quickly the canvass must be finished. Some states requiring counties to complete their canvass within 2 weeks, while others give them up to 4 weeks. The state then has to certify the results, usually by late November or early December. This timeline allows officials to double-check everything and resolve any disputes. Certification is the official confirmation that the results are accurate and complete. It is a legal step that finalizes who won in each state. For presidential elections, it also involves appointing electors for the Electoral College. These electors are the people who officially cast votes for the president and vice president. States must meet a safe harbor deadline, which is usually about 6 days before the Electoral College votes in mid-December. This deadline helps ensure all disputes are settled before the electors meet. After the state certifies its results, the electors send their votes to Congress. Congress then counts these votes in early January to officially declare the winner. The reason it takes so long is to make sure every valid vote is counted correctly and fairly. It also gives officials time to handle any challenges or recounts. This careful process helps keep the election trustworthy and transparent. For first-time voters, knowing this timeline helps understand why the results are not immediately available on election night. The days and weeks afterward are all about confirming and finalizing the results so everyone can trust the outcome.